Welcome to this 10-minute yoga practice that you can do daily. It's a great way to start your day or take a little break. And we're going to be working on our whole body, the full body, balancing strength and flexibility. So let's start by closing our eyes and tuning into your breath. Breathing fully into your low belly, into the side bodies, side of your ribs, into the back body. And bringing your attention inward to your inner world. And let's start on our hands and knees and tabletop. Grip them out with your finger pads. Think of pulling energy up from the earth and then sink your ribs, your lower ribs, towards the earth. Externally rotate the shoulders. Lift your chin up. On your exhale, push into the ground, letting your back rise. And on your inhale, lift your chest forward, tailbone up. Just go back and forth, moving with your breath, getting the spine moving, flossing our fascia. Walk your knees back and your hands forward. Lower your chest to the floor as you keep your hips balanced over your knees. Find an upper lift through your armpits and a softening in the back of the shoulders. If you want, you could lift your feet up off the floor and circle your ankles. And on your next inhale, rise forward into your cat. Keep coming all the way forward, lowering your thighs to the floor. Open up cobra. On your exhale, lift back. Stretch your hips back towards your heels, coming towards child's pose. Inhale, round forward. Lower your thighs down. Open up across your chest. Big full breath here. Exhale, stretch back into your child's pose. One more time. Let's round forward. Coming into your cobra. And exhale back to child's pose. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Or downward facing dog. You can bend your right knee, reaching it over towards the left. Then bend the left knee, reaching towards the right. Just moving back and forth. Stretch your hips as far back as you can. Hug your arms in towards each other and hug the legs in. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend your knees. Slide back to dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Keep resisting gravity as you lower down. Keep the shoulders lifting. Point your toes, curl up into your cobra. Open up here. Then shift your hips from side to side. Nice and slowly. Lower your hips down, lower your forearms to the floor, coming into Sphinx pose. Tuck your toes, lift up into forearm plank. Keep your legs active and strong. Breath soft and easy. Don't let your stomach drop, but keep it lifted by using your glutes, tucking your tailbone towards your heels. And lower your knees down. Stretch back into child's pose. And come onto your forearms and begin to do some cat-cows here. Arching your spine and rounding your spine. And place your left hand on the ground. Keep staying on your right forearm. So we're doing little twisted cat-cows. Like a gentle twist. And lower the left forearm down. Come onto your right hand. And again, continue your cat-cows. Moving slowly and mindfully. Let's come back into your tabletop. Stretch your left leg back. Push into your big toe mound. Lift up through your rib cage. And pick your leg up. Swing it as far over to the right as you can. Bend your elbows, lowering your chest toward the floor so you can stretch your foot back a little bit further. Then inhale, lift your leg up. Swing it all the way forward to the outside of your left hand. Bend your knee forward. Keep the back inner thigh lifting in like a inner spiraling motion. Then open your knee out to the side and hug your knee in toward your shoulder. Just go back and forth, opening and closing that knee. And pick your left foot up, cross it in front of your right knee, bring your right foot out to the side, and lean forward and back. And if you can, sit back in between your heels. You could always sit on a blanket or a yoga block. Bring your hands back by your side. Place your left hand on your left sole of your left foot and reach your right arm up and over. Inhale back to center and exhale. Stretch to the right. And just slowly move back and forth. Come back to center, then try without hands or use your hands and just shift your weight forward, coming up onto your hands and knees. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up across your chest. And then step your left foot forward, coming into low lunge. Open up. Lower your hands down and step back into tabletop. Just move your body around. Stretch your right leg back. Push into your big toe mound. And pick your leg up, swing it over to the side, bowing forward. Inhale, lift up. Swing your leg all the way forward to the outside of your right hand and begin to shift back and forth. Then open your knee out to the side and hug it in towards your shoulder. And just going back and forth. Pick your foot up and slide it to the outside on the left with your right knee in front this time. And again, rock forward and back. And sit back in between your heels or sit on a blanket or a block. Bring your right hand to the sole of your left foot. Push down as you reach up and over. And just glide from side to side. And come back to center. Lift forward onto your knees. And release your hands behind your back and reach down. Release your hands. Step your right foot forward into a lunge. And lower your hands down. Step back into tabletop. And sit back on your heels. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot. And pick your hips up. Reach your arm up and over. As you press your hips forward, you could bring your hand to the back of your head and just open up across the whole front body. Nice, lower down and switch sides. Really press forward through your hips. Nice. Lower down and come up to kneeling. We'll work on a little back bend here. So first just roll out your shoulders. And reverse the direction of your circles. And twist a little bit to the left, bringing your left hand to your left heel, and then reach your right arm up. You could reach your right arm over to the left first. You could stay there, or you could lift your chest up, bring your hand on the back of your head, and press your hips forward, squeezing your legs in towards each other. Activate your glutes. And come back up to kneeling, and we'll twist to the right, bringing the right hand to the right heel. First, reach your left arm up and over, and then maybe bring it to the back of your head, really using your glutes to protect your low back. And come on back up to kneeling. So you can repeat what we just did, or we can try and go into a full Ustrasana, camel pose. So think of squeezing your legs in, draw your tailbone toward your hips. Lift your chest up toward the sky. Keep that support of your low back as you reach back for your heels. Squeeze your legs in towards each other. And rise back up to kneeling. Bring your hands forward and stretch back, down dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands. And just let your body hang, let your head hang. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And pressing into the earth, inhale, rise all the way up. Interlace your fingers, reach your palms up toward the sky. Draw your tailbone towards your heels. And stretch over to the right. And come back to center and stretch over to the left. And come back to center. Release your hands, let your arms float down. Inhale, interlace your fingers, drawing the energy up. Flip the hands, reach up and spread outward. One more time, inhale, reach up. And spread your hands out. Gently roll out the shoulders, both directions. And come on into a squat. Bring your elbows to the inner knees and press the elbows out as you hug your knees in. Get long through your spine. Then as slowly as you can, lower your hips down. And float your legs up as you reach your arms forward. Lifting up. Reaching through your fingertips, reaching through your toes. And bend your knees. Come back to a comfortable seat. And this is supposed to be short and sweet. I hope that you feel energized and sense of openness and a little more aware of your body and how you're feeling. I would love to hear from you if you could leave a comment below, and see you again soon. Bye.